my gosh. My toes feel so funny right now.
I was not expecting to be this emotional.
Seven wonders of the world. Almost everyone has heard about them. But today, are you ready to go on a voyage through time and discover the wonders that Africa has to offer? It is going to be completely new for you to be astonished by anything from ancient towns lost to the dunes to groundbreaking scientific discoveries. We will tell you the 8 remarkable findings that rewrite the history of Africa and redefine our knowledge of science in the present day. Explorers, fasten your seatbelts. All of these things are going to take place right here in Africa. We are going to discover long-lost civilizations. We are going to learn some secrets of a different human race. And we are going to see groundbreaking scientific discoveries. 8 is Homo naledi, a new human species. In a deep cave system in South Africa, explorers found bones of a new kind of human ancestor called Homo naledi. These creatures lived way back between 236,000 and 335,000 years ago. Here's the interesting part. Homo naledi had a mix of simple and complicated features. Their brains weren't very big, but some scientists think they might have acted in complex ways and even lived in social groups. The big mystery is why their bones ended up deep in the cave. Were they buried there by others, or did they get trapped somehow? Scientists are still figuring it out. 7 is Nabda Playa, Africa's Stonehenge. Imagine a Stonehenge in Africa, even older than the famous British landmark. That's Nabda Playa in Egypt. Discovered in the 1970s, this site features giant stones arranged to line up with the stars. This amazing feat happened over 1,000 years before Stonehenge was built. Scientists believe these structures were used by ancient people to study the sky and keep track of the seasons, helping them know when to plant and harvest crops. 6 is the Blue Hole of Dahab. The Blue Hole in Egypt is a super deep sinkhole in the ocean, like a giant underwater cave. It's beautiful with lots of fish and coral. But wait, sometimes beauty holds some risks. Many divers have died trying to explore the deep parts because it's easy to get lost and sick underwater. The Blue Hole is really old and shaped like a circle. It has a tunnel that goes deep and can confuse divers. A famous diver named Yuri Lipsky sadly died there in 2000. Even though it's dangerous, the Blue Hole attracts experienced divers because of the amazing fish and coral reefs. If you want to dive there, you need to be very good and know what you're doing. And beginners, don't even try to jump in it. The Blue Hole brings tourists and money to the nearby town Dahab. Scientists also study the special sea life there. The Blue Hole is undoubtedly scary, but beautiful also. 5 is the discovery of the Leidenberg Heads. Imagine playing in the dirt and finding ancient treasure. That's exactly what happened to a boy named Ludwig in South Africa. He dug up a bunch of creepy, cool clay heads. These weren't just any heads. They were over 1,500 years old and totally changed what we knew about Africa's past. Do you know why they're so special? Made in roughly 490 AD, these are some of the earliest works of art ever found in southern Africa. These heads were meticulously crafted from clay, with some even having fancy hairstyles and decorations. But experts think they were used in special ceremonies, maybe to honor ancestors or connect with spirits. These heads are like a key to understanding how people lived way back then. They show us they had complex cultures and valued art highly. Today, these fascinating heads are on display in a museum, reminding us of the amazing history hidden beneath our feet. 4 is the enigma of the Saqqara bird. In 1898, archaeologists digging in Egypt found a strange wooden bird. This little guy was called the Saqqara bird because it looked like a blend of a bird and a plane. Made around 200 BC, it has a long, flat body, straight wings, and a tail fin, just like a plane. But it also has a falcon head, a bird of prey important to Egyptians. Toy, ritual, or real deal? No one knows for sure what it was for. Some think it's a toy, like a mini airplane for an Egyptian kid. Others believe it was used in ceremonies, maybe to talk to the gods. The most exciting idea is that it might be proof that Egyptians way back then understood how flight worked. Can it fly? Scientists have built copies and tested them. Some say they could glide a little but not fly. The mystery of the Saqqara bird continues. It's a reminder that ancient civilizations had some seriously cool inventions, and that there's still so much we don't know about the past. 3 is the friendly crocodiles of Burkina Faso, a unique bond. In a village called Bazul, Africa, crocodiles aren't scary. They're best friends with the villagers. Legend says that long ago, crocodiles helped the villagers find water during a drought. Ever since, the villagers have protected the crocodiles and considered them sacred. Once a year, the villagers have a big party for the crocodiles, offering them gifts like chickens. They even believe the crocodiles can talk to spirits and pick their village leader. These crocs are super chill and let the villagers walk around them, take pictures, and even pet them. It's a trust that's been built for hundreds of years. Visitors can come to see these special crocs and learn about the village's unique traditions. Local guides, whose families have lived there forever, share the cool history. Even the villagers protect the crocs' homes and work with experts to make sure they have a clean and healthy environment. It's a win-win. Climate change and too many tourists can stress out the crocs. The villagers are working hard to find solutions so everyone can stay happy. The story of Bazul shows that humans and animals can live together peacefully. It's pretty special. 2 is the Namibian fairy circles, nature's enigmatic phenomenon. Suppose a desert is so dry that it cracks your lips just looking at it. In this harsh place, Namibia, there's a super weird sight. Circles of bare ground with healthy grass around the edges, like giant crop circles. These are called fairy circles, and no one knows for sure how they got there. These circles come in all sizes, from tiny to bigger than a car. They're perfectly round and look like someone punched holes in the desert floor. Scientists have 2 main guesses about what makes them. One idea is that underground bugs eat all the plants in the center, leaving bare circles. Another idea is that the plants themselves are fighting over water. The grass around the edge gets all the rain, leaving the center dry and bare. Namibian people have their own stories about the circles. Some say they're the footprints of gods, while others believe they're scorched earth from dragons. Even though they're a mystery, these circles are helpful. The grassy rings stop the desert from blowing away and create tiny homes for desert critters. Scientists are still figuring out how these circles form. Maybe someday we'll know for sure, but for now, they're a fun desert puzzle. So next time you're looking for a strange sight, head to Namibia to see the amazing fairy circles. 1 is the sky blue stones of Sierra Leone, mysteries from beyond. What about finding bright blue rocks that nobody can explain? That's what happened in Sierra Leone in 1990. A geologist named Angelo stumbled upon these mysterious stones, and they've been puzzling people ever since. These stones are a super vibrant blue, unlike any other rock on Earth. Scientists can't figure out how they got their color. They're super strong and can withstand high heat, which is strange for any rock we know. Alien souvenirs? Local legends say they fell from the sky or were left behind by aliens. Maybe they're right? Even fancy science labs can't figure out what these stones are made of. They have a mix of normal stuff, like carbon and oxygen, but in a way we've never seen before. So what could these stones be? Maybe they were tools used by a super advanced civilization that existed way back when. Perhaps they formed underground in a special way we don't quite understand yet. Maybe the local legends are true and they really are from outer space. Hence, the mystery continues. Scientists are still trying to crack the code of the sky blue stones. They might hold secrets about our planet's history, or maybe even clues about life beyond Earth. One thing's for sure, these mind-blowing discoveries are a reminder that there's still a lot we don't know about the world around us. So do you want videos like this? Do tell us in the comments and subscribe for more thrilling journeys.